plan with amend the 2023 capital improvement plan for an increase in the appropriation for the first option of the rail car. We have today the presenter, Eric Fugmanik, who is a senior budget management analyst in Office of Management and Budget. You can now take the floor. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Chair Welch, President Lucas, and members of the board. My name is Eric Fugmanik, and I am a senior budget analyst in the Office of Management and Budget. I will be presenting the 2023 amended CIP budget today. Just some background information. The original railcar replacement resolution 2023-026 was approved on April 13th, 2023. This was for 24 cars with the option to procure an additional 36 vehicles. The contract amount was for $163,920,115. The notice to proceed for this resolution was issued on June 26, 2023. We are requesting to increase the 2023 CIP appropriation. This appropriation will increase the budget for 6 additional vehicles at the original contract price. This must occur within the first 6 months of the notice to proceed. That due date that we have would be December 26, 2023 from that 6-month date. The resolution for the first option of 6 vehicles will be coming to the board. Just some background, the funding sources that are funding the railcar replacement program are formula grants, competitive grants, state and local funds. So just some more history. The current budget of the 2023 CIP was originally approved on May 24th, 2022. We came in December of 2022 at $6.7 million to increase for the Tower City East portals. And we are asking to increase the budget by $32 million for the railcar replacement program for the first option year of 6 vehicles. Just showing the increase of where we currently stand with the 2023 CIP budget and the breakdown of the categories of where our budget lies. You can see the only increase is within the railcar replacement program. Our recommendation is staff recommends to the Operational Planning and Infrastructure Committee to present this amended capital budget resolution to the full board for approval. Are there any questions?
Thank you so much. Do we have any questions from the committee?
Just one question, Raj, maybe. Is the source of all these funds, they were listed, it looks like there were 5 or 6 sources from these funds. Were these all funds that you've been sort of setting aside in anticipation of this, or what was the thought behind it?
Mayor Kumar, thank you for the question. Yeah, this is a combination of the funds that we've previously shared with the board. It's made up of federal, state, NOACA, and local funds. And we had presented that most of those funds have been committed. There's still, out of the $393 million, roughly $26 million that we need to identify, but the rest is either committed or converted to cash.
Just one follow-up question. Rationale for moving forward with these 6 cars now, what was behind your thought process on that?
So within the first 6 months of the notice to proceed, we are able to keep the same contract price. After 6 months, the price of each individual car would increase. You're welcome.
Any additional questions? Yes.
Maybe one more question, and I'm jumping in here, not a committee member, but the funding and the increase over time, and because we still have more to go, does the contract price stay the same over time, or there are, as I recall, there are adjustments in pricing as you move forward?
Yeah, there is escalations based on inflationary factors, et cetera, that are incorporated in the contract.
So that the balance that's unspent to date will need to catch up to make up that
And I think we'll continue to make those efforts. As I've mentioned, at least the local portion, the 10 million, we will continue to do that as far as the rolling stock reserve fund, and look for additional funding as time goes on and as we identify the true needs.
Yeah. Might be helpful to see kind of a spreadsheet at some point that shows when we bought with what funds and then what we anticipate going forward and at the higher price, just so we know how much
and
more.
I think that is the intention, Mayor Weiss, for us to continue as we've brought several resolutions to the board, whether it's the change order authority or a general update. So once the activity does pick up, we do plan on bringing more regular reporting to the board.
Okay, thank you.
Any additional questions?
Real quick. Yeah, Laura.
Yes, Jeff.
So just to clarify part of what Mayor Weiss was saying, so there's another option for the other 6 if we want, correct? This is the first option for 6 additional, and then there's options for more.
That is
we
correct.
expect those to be at a higher price? Okay.
Yes.
And we're ready for that in terms of funding levels.
We are.
And okay.
And just for the record, how many rail cars do we have total? I think that's helpful for the public to understand before we get the timeline so they can understand where we're at in this process of replacing rail cars. It's probably a loaded question, but 48?
Hey, Carol.
So,
Good morning. This is Flonce Cave, the Chief Operating Officer. We currently have 70 or 74 cars. We will be replacing those with 60 cars.
wonderful,
So
thank
this
you.
purchase is 24 with an option to procure an additional 36. So we will be able to purchase 60 cars from this vendor.
Wonderful, thank you. Are there any additional questions? Do I have a motion to move this to the full board?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We will now move the capital improvement plan that has been amended to the full board. Thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to adjourn the Operational Planning and Infrastructure Committee?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We will now adjourn the Operational Planning and Infrastructure Committee.
Up next.
I think it's PS. Oh, or maybe, yes.
I'm subbing. Okay. I'd like to call to order the RTA Organizational Services and Performance Monitoring Committee. Roll call, please.
All right, Mayor Biassiata is not here. Mayor Kumar,
Here.
Mr. Sleesman,
Here.
Mayor Weiss,
Here.
and Ms. Welch.
Here.
We have 4 committee members present. You have a quorum.
Thank you very much. We have one item today, an RFP procurement, a presentation of a competitive negotiated procurement to obtain banking services for a period of 5 years. And I think we have Craig Weehee leading off for us.
Good morning. I'm Craig Weehee, Cash Manager, Investment Officer. We are currently with KeyBank, and I'm going to go over some accounts that we have with KeyBank right now before I turn it over to Margaret to go over the procurement process. Our bank accounts currently that we have with KeyBank are our cash management account, which is our operating fund, our voucher and payroll accounts, which all the checks go through those 2 accounts. Merchant account is our credit card purchases. Law enforcement accounts, we have 2 of those. One is for training and one is for expenses. The insurance fund account, our claims and premiums are paid out of that one. And I need to note that our internal policies require us to have a bank account for each fund. Pension account, we have 6 employees left for the pension fund account. Employee activity and incentive account, and the grant account. Grant account is where we draw down our money from our grants from the Fed, FTA or ODOT, and deposit in there. Then we put our local portion in, and then we pay our grant projects out of that account. Reserve fund account is just what it says. We have multiple items in there to reserve money for. We have rolling stock, fuel, when we have a 27th pay in the year, and et cetera. The local match account is where we pay for all our larger capital projects, and our RTA capital account is for those smaller capital projects like vehicles and facility maintenance and those kind of items. So Margaret's going to go over the procurement process, and here she is. Any questions on those? Okay.
Thank you, Greg. Good morning, Chair Kumar, committee members, and members of the board. My name is Maggie Sweddle. I'm the contract administrator. I'll be presenting on the procurement overview for banking services. The Board of Trustees designated banks that are eligible to serve as depositories of GCRTA's funds in Resolution 2023-70. The RFP for banking services was issued July 31st, 2023. Proposals were due August 31st, and 2 firms proposed. Our evaluation panel members consisted of accounting, cash management, operations, transit police, procurement, legal, and the Office of Business Development. Our evaluation criteria looked at the desired banking service features, quality of services, financial strength, cost, and the number of local branches. Our recommended firm is Key Bank. They are headquartered here in Cleveland, and a 0% DBE goal was assigned to this project. Key Bank's experience: they serve more than 1,300 public sector clients nationwide. They operate 175 branches and 247 deposit-taking ATMs in the state of Ohio, with 41 branches located in Cuyahoga County. They have a strong community presence and 12 years of service to the RTA. Long-term clients include the City of Cleveland, the Cuyahoga County Treasurer, Cuyahoga Community College, Cuyahoga Metropolitan Housing Authority, among many others. Staff requests that the Organizational Services and Performance Monitoring Committee recommend to the Board of Trustees the award of a contract to Key Bank to provide banking services for a period of 5 years. Any questions at this time?
Any questions from members? Full board? Yes, Mayor Weiss.
Just one question, and I know I'm getting a little off topic, but when you were going through the accounts and mentioned the pension account, it said something about 6 people left.
Yes.
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what that means.
I'm going to need Raj to help me with that one.
Okay.
I'd be happy to answer that, Craig. Thank you. Mayor Kumar, this pension fund was created when the original merger of CTS, et cetera, occurred. So these are the last of the employees from that era that we had funds set aside for, and that number has been dwindling over the years. So we're down to 6 at this point.
Got it. So no new money going?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from the committee or board members? Is there a motion to move this forward?
So moved. Mayor Weiss.
Second, Welch.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We'll move that forward. Motion to adjourn.
Motion, Welch.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
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 Meeting adjourned.
Call to order the Committee of the Whole Board. Would you call the roll?
President Lucas,
Present.
Mayor Kumar,
Present.
Mayor Biassiatti is not here, Mr. Love,
Present.
Ms. McPherson,
Present.
Ms. Mersman,
Here.
Mr. Sleesman,
Here.
Mayor Weiss,
Here.
and Ms. Welch.
Here.
You have 8 committee members present. You have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Certainly on behalf of the board, we welcome 2 new board members today. They have been sworn in, and we wish them well, and I'm sure all the board members are available to you to help you get the sale of this ship called the RTA Board of Trustees. We are now asking for a roll call. Is there a motion to have an executive session?
President Lucas, if you would like to read the two reasons first.
I'll be glad to. To consider the appointment of a public employee or official to enable the board to conference call with GCR attorneys for information gathering, fact-finding, and to receive legal service. Have a motion?
So moved.
A second? All right, we have the roll call.
Okay, President Lucas,
Yes?
Mayor Kumar,
Yes.
Mr. Love,
Yes.
Ms. McPherson,
Yes.
Ms. Mersman,
Yes.
Mr. Sleesman,
Yes.
Mayor Weiss,
Yes.
and Ms. Welch.
Yes.
You have 8 ayes and none opposed.
All right, thank you very much. I'll adjourn for the room. All right, we'll go in the room. Oh, so we need to stay here? All right, we're asking then, unless you been asked to stay to this meeting, will the rest of you please exit and we'll call you when we're finished. We'll now be in executive session.
Yes.
Where you have a motion to go out of executive session, please?
So moved.
Second,
Second Welch.
will you call the roll?
All right. Mr. President Lucas,
Yes?
Mayor Kumar,
Yes.
Mr. Love,
Yes.
Ms. McPherson. Yes. Ms. Mersman,
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Sleesman,
Yes.
Mayor Weiss,
Yes.
and Ms. Welch.
Yes.
You have 8 ayes and none opposed.
Thank you very much. We would like to put this on the table. I'd like to move the committee of the whole require a criminal background check as described in procedure 1215 of the Personnel Policies and Procedure Manual be required of each applicant to the Community Advisory Committee. Is there a second?
Second, Mayor Weiss.
Any discussion? If not, will you call the roll?
President Lucas,
Yes?
Mayor Kumar,
Yes.
Mr. Love,
Yes.
Ms. McPherson. Yes. Ms. Mersman,
Yes.
Mr. Sleesman,
Yes.
Mayor Weiss,
Yes.
and Ms. Welch.
Yes.
You have 8 ayes and none opposed.
Very good. Anything else before our committee today, Georgia? All right. Anything else, Teresa?
Nothing else.
All right, we have a motion to adjourn.
So moved, Mersman.
Did I hear the second?
Second.
Very good. All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
No, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. 10:15, we are concluding our work.